Welcome back to SOS Signals on Steroids. Today I want to talk a little bit about gold, XAU USD, and we're currently looking at it from a 4 hour time frame. Generally, I would consider this price consolidation. Price is not really making highs and lows and highs in a structural way. It's pretty much just going sideways. There's like a resistance right here, and it's not well it has been struggling to pass this resistance area, and that's just a glance at the from the daily time frame. I want to go in for a small position somewhere in, let's say, the 15-minute time frame. So this is it's a little bit of iffy trade, if I say so myself. From the daily, I would suspect that price may come down all the way to somewhere about here and do some crazy wicks or something, and then go back up here and probably rinse and repeat. But there is a slight off chance that price would is like currently trending out of this consolidation zone, because this is in neatest it has been in a while. Speaking from an uptrend or a bullish perspective. So I'm gonna go on a 15-minute time frame because I like to hold smaller positions on gold since it's like so volatile. So I'm gonna put my Fibonacci retracement tool here from the swing low to the highest point, and we include the wick. The wick is important. Always gotta include the wick. Clear rules when you're trying to trade. So we're looking at the retracement levels, and we're also looking at the EMA levels. Or this blue line, my 50, I believe it's 70 EMA. Yes, 70. So I'm looking for something like a reversal pattern, like what we saw here on the EMA. If you don't know, that is a heads and shoulder pattern, a reverse heads and shoulder. Notice how it's kind of like a little bit of a pyramid. Let me get rid of this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It looks more like this for a clear view. That's a reversal or inverted heads and shoulder. This is a head, and we got two shoulders right here. That's a reversal pattern showing that price will continue in an uptrend if it's a inverted head and shoulders, or if it's a regular head and shoulders, it'll continue down in a downtrend. At least that's the technical way of speaking of it. So we're looking for some type of reversal pattern. We can do candlestick patterns or just general price patterns. But I'm looking for a test, some type of test of this area right here, the 38.2 level. Mind you, this might be the test right here, a evening star pattern. It's kind of like a doji candle, and then like a bullish engulfing candle, and then a like a bearish engulfing candle on this side. So that's a doji pattern. Not the doji pattern, that's the evening star pattern. And that's also a reversal pattern, meaning that price will or should continue to the upside. A little bit of what I'm seeing here, but I'm looking for something more since it's such a small position. I'm looking for a little bit more confluences, like probably it touch the 38.2 and then consolidates a little bit, like kind of like what this did down here. Price, forex pattern, they kind of like to repeat themselves. So I'm looking for something like that. Um, if this candle closes green or bullish by the end of this 12 minute, it might be an indication to buy since it's kind of close to 38.2, but I wouldn't put it past gold to like give me a wick and then come somewhere like this mid range and then shoot up. But just in case you wanted to take that quick position on gold, I'm gonna put my forecast tool for a long position. So if you enter right about where price is right now, I'd have my stop loss somewhere like, if you want to be real risky, somewhere here, and your take profit would be the negative 2070 sanction. That's already a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. And you know, on this channel we don't do less than 1 to 2. I don't know who is out there doing these 1 to 1 risk to reward ratios. That's crazy work. 1 to 2 minimum. That's how I started. That's how my fundamentals began. Minimum trade worth entering is a 1 to 2. So this is valid if you want to jump in quick. You don't have any patience. You can do this, and it could win. I'm speaking like you can't, but it could win because price does whatever it wants at the end of the day. But if you want to be more conservative, I'll bring this down to the 38.2 level with the same stop loss and drag this up to negative 27. And that's a 1.37 risk to reward ratio, which is beautiful. It's just food for thought. If you feel like taking this trade, it's all up to you. I'll see you guys in the next one.